I've seen it, unfortunately, quite a few times. A modeler steps up into a shed meeting or a town hall meeting, and straight away one of their first slides is just full of text and data. No step back, no big picture, and it's straight into the detail. They haven't been able to clearly contextualize what the model is, and because they know the detail, because they understand the data, that's their safe place. And so they've gone there, and straight away, first 2 or 3 slides, you've lost the audience because they don't understand that detail. What I think we should be trying to do more is be clear and concise about our messaging, be upfront with limitations, and be true to the complexity of it. Clear and concise is very different to simplified and dumbing down. I think that trust building is very, very important. When you simplify something, you leave out all those details. You leave out the important bits of information. But if you're clear and concise, you convey that. And then people can ask those questions instead of just assuming that they are going to fill in those gaps that you're missing out. You don't have to go across and explain every single runoff equation and slope equation and erosion equation. But if you say we have some fundamental data that is underpinning 60 years worth of erosion and soil loss data that builds this part of the water quality model, well, that gives it some credibility. So make sure you see where your model is placed in the bigger picture of the world that you're operating in and understand its ramifications and communicate initially that model on those grounds. And then once you've understood that bigger picture, you can communicate around a coffee table or a kitchen table with the farmer about a model. And then once they understand that bigger picture, then you can get into the levels of detail where maybe that's where they're more interested in that really fine, intricate plus and minus uncertainties and algorithms. Just remember, they're doing science-based stuff. They're managing a land using complex chemicals, looking at growth patterns. So farmers are scientists in some respects of their own paddock block farm, and they can understand complex situations. And if you are clear and concise about water quality, I always learn from farmers when I go up there. You understand more about that geographical region, the soil chemistry. They live and die by their soil, and they live and die by the rainfall and the water. And so they teach me as much as I probably teach them.